Hey there, good to see you. In today's video, we're going to explore an exciting activity called Introduce Yourself. Get ready to learn how this activity can create a sense of community and connection in your classroom. Let's dive right in and start with an overview of the Introduce Yourself activity. The Introduce Yourself activity provides students with a platform to share a brief personal and educational biography. Each student takes turns introducing themselves, offering insights into their reasons for taking the course, their interest in a particular topic, and what they would like to learn from the course. But why use the Introduce Yourself activity? Let's explore its purpose. The purpose of the Introduce Yourself activity is to foster a sense of connection and community within the classroom. By sharing personal and educational backgrounds, students can get to know one another and establish a supportive and inclusive learning environment. This activity also helps the teacher understand students' motivations, interests, and expectations, facilitating personalized instruction and content delivery. Now, let's shift gears and see why students love the Introduce Yourself activity. Students tend to appreciate the Introduce Yourself activity for several reasons. Firstly, it provides an opportunity for self-expression and sharing their unique experiences with their peers. This activity allows them to feel seen and acknowledged within the classroom, fostering a sense of belonging. The activity also enables students to discover shared interests or common goals with their classmates, potentially leading to new friendships and collaborations. Now, let's explore why teachers find the Introduce Yourself activity valuable. Teachers like you find the Introduce Yourself activity valuable for several reasons. Firstly, it helps create a positive and inclusive classroom culture from the beginning of the course. By learning about students' backgrounds, interests, and aspirations, teachers can tailor their instructional approaches to better engage and motivate learners. The activity also allows teachers to identify and address individual needs, promoting a more effective and personalized learning experience. Now that we understand the purpose and benefits, let's break down the steps to implement the Introduce Yourself activity. Here are the steps to successfully implement the Introduce Yourself activity in your classroom. Step 1. Explain the activity clearly to the students, providing clear instructions on what they need to include in their introductions. Step 2. Set guidelines for the introductions, such as time limits or specific aspects to cover, like reasons for taking the course, interests, and learning goals. Step 3. Begin with your own introduction as the teacher, sharing relevant information about yourself, your background, and your passion for the subject matter. Step 4. Give each student an opportunity to introduce themselves, either in a round-robin format or randomly. Encourage them to share a brief personal and educational biography, focusing on their motivations for taking the course, their interest in specific topics, and what they hope to learn. Step 5. Encourage active listening and engagement among students as they listen to their peers' introductions. Consider incorporating a brief follow-up discussion or activity that allows students to connect with each other based on shared interests or experiences. Step 6. Look for commonalities or shared interests among students and facilitate connections or groupings based on these commonalities. This fosters a sense of community and collaboration within the classroom. Step 7. Conclude the activity by reflecting on the diversity of interests, backgrounds, and goals within the class. Emphasize the importance of respecting and embracing these differences to create an inclusive learning environment. And there you have it. The steps to implement the Introduce Yourself activity in your classroom. But what tools and materials do you need? Let's find out. The Introduce Yourself activity doesn't require any specific tools or materials. However, having a seating chart or a list of student names can help you keep track of the introductions. Optionally, you can provide students with a handout or a digital template to guide their introductions. Remember, fostering a supportive and respectful classroom environment is crucial for the success of this activity. But wait, there's more. Let's explore some exciting variations of the Introduce Yourself activity. Variation 1. Icebreaker questions. Instead of a structured personal and educational biography, use icebreaker questions to encourage students to share their interesting facts or respond to specific prompts related to the course. Variation 2. Multimedia introductions. Allow students to create multimedia introductions using tools like video recordings, presentations, or digital portfolios. This adds a creative element to the activity and allows students to showcase their talents and interests. Variation 3. Pair or group introductions. Instead of individual introductions, pair or group students together and have them introduce each other. This promotes collaboration from the start and encourages students to actively listen and engage with their peers. Variation 4. Themed introductions. Assign a specific theme or format for the introductions, such as a 3 truths and a lie activity, where students share 3 true statements and 1 false statement about themselves. This adds an element of fun and intrigue to the activity. And there you have it, variations to spice up your Introduce Yourself activity. That wraps up today's video. We hope you found these tips and variations helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.